This man is stunned to see his girlfriend, missing for 7 years, suddenly appear on the street. He jumps out of the speeding car and runs after her, but just when he thinks fate has brought them together again, he turns around and sees a heartbreaking scene through the cafe window. His girlfriend is kissing another man. Watching her smile so happily, he freezes like a puppet with no soul. Heartbroken, back home, he decides to sell the house he prepared for their wedding 7 years ago. But the day before her wedding, the woman accidentally sees his photo and the house listing, and to her shock, faints on the spot. Because all these years, she thought he was already dead. Flashback to the summer of 1940. At a carnival, Noah instantly falls for Allie, a city girl vacationing in the countryside. When she walks toward him, he boldly asks her to dance. Allie rejects him straight away. But her rejection doesn't crush him. It fuels his determination. Seeing her being close with another man, Noah burns with jealousy. So when the Ferris wheel slows at the bottom, he suddenly jumps on. Ignoring the man's angry shouts, he asks Allie for another chance to go out with him. Seeing how reckless he is, the operator stops the ride, but Noah refuses to give up and decides to bet his life on it.
No!
Oh my God!
Okay, fine. I'll go out with you.
The next day, Noah finds Allie and reminds her of her promise. He explains that what he did last night was pure impulse, because he's never met anyone who makes his heart race like she does. But for Allie, such confessions are nothing new. She doesn't take it seriously. Still, Noah seems different. His sincerity and warmth slowly move her. Though Allie doesn't agree to date him, her playful smile shows she's looking forward to seeing him again. By chance, Allie's best friend is dating one of Noah's buddies, so they set up a movie date to help the two get closer. Every time they meet, Noah is completely drawn to Allie's beauty, and Allie too starts falling for this charming young man. At the cinema, watching her friends being intimate, she and Noah glance at each other, both feeling the spark, both hearing their hearts race. Yet Noah always keeps a respectful distance, giving her safety and comfort. That makes Allie see him differently, and soon she agrees to go for a walk with him. On their walk, Allie talks about her life. She was born into a rich family, but never feels happy. Her parents control everything. Her life has no freedom at all. To let her feel what freedom is, Noah lies down in the middle of the road. Then, he invites Allie to do the same. At first, she refuses. But when Noah keeps teasing her, she finally lies down beside him. The world suddenly turns silent. For the first time, Allie feels a weight lifted off her chest, so peaceful she never wants to wake. Then comes the sound of a car horn. They jump up and rush to the side, laughing breathlessly. And Noah, knowing the perfect timing, pulls her hand again. Under the quiet night sky, he hums a tune and dances with her on the empty road. That night, they fall in love. After that, they're inseparable. Sweet, young, and madly in love. They ride bikes on country roads, read together under the stars, and kiss by the sea. For Allie, this summer is full of surprises, freedom, and her first real love. Sometimes they fight, but they always make up. Their love is pure, wild, and real. One night, Allie's father discovers their secret. He doesn't explode with anger. Instead, he calmly invites Noah over for dinner. At the table, Noah's dark suit looks out of place among all the white and luxury, but he stays confident and composed.
How much do you make at your job?
How much money do I make? 40 cents an hour?
The atmosphere turns awkward immediately. Noah tries to explain his simple life, but to Allie's wealthy family, his small income is nothing, not even worth their servants' pay. Her mother's face darkens. She deliberately tells Noah that Allie will leave for New York after summer to attend a top university, implying this romance will never last. But Allie's father wants her to enjoy it while it lasts. After all, everyone deserves a first love. That night, Noah takes Allie to an old house. He tells her he'll buy it one day and turn it into a warm, beautiful home. Allie says she wants white walls and blue shutters. Noah shares his ideas too. Together, they imagine their future house, a place filled with love and laughter. But just as they dream about the future, Noah's friend rushes in. Allie's mother is furious because her daughter hasn't come home all night. She knows Allie must be with Noah, so she calls the whole town to search, just to humiliate them and force Allie to give up.
He's what? He is what? Trash! Trash! Not for you! I love him.
You are 17 years old. You don't know anything about love.
In front of money and power, the young couple has no control over their fate. Their love runs deep, but they still have to bow to reality. She feels guilty for hurting him with her status, and he feels pain for making her suffer because of his poverty. If love only brings pain and helplessness, then letting go might be the only way to end it. The next morning, Allie's mother packs everything early and orders her to leave. Desperate, Allie rushes to Noah's workplace, but he's out making deliveries. His friend tells her to stop chasing him. Their love has no future. As her mother calls again, Allie runs to the car in tears. She doesn't know if they'll ever meet again. When Noah gets the news, he rushes to find her, but she's already gone. Their summer love ends right there. The next day, Noah writes her a letter, then another, and another. He writes every single day, 365 letters in total, but none of them reach her because her mother hides them all. After waiting for a year with no reply, Noah writes one last farewell letter, then gives up everything and starts a new life. But soon, war breaks out. To protect his country, Noah joins the army with his best friend. On the battlefield, they're ambushed, and his friend is killed. Meanwhile, Allie volunteers as a nurse, hoping she might see Noah again. But fate has other plans. A wounded soldier named Lon falls for her at first sight. He promises that if he survives, he'll marry her. Allie thinks he's joking, until he recovers and comes to find her. He's handsome, gentle, and a decorated officer. His family is rich, just like Allie's. To her parents, he's the perfect son-in-law. So when Lon kneels and proposes, Allie's eyes fill with tears. Yet, as she says yes, Noah's face flashes in her mind. Their wedding day draws near. Everything seems perfect. Until one morning, a newspaper listing catches her eye. A house for sale. The photo stops her heart. It's their dream house, built by Noah. Allie faints instantly. It turns out Noah returned home after the war. Knowing his son's lifelong dream, Noah's father secretly sells their old house and gives him the money to buy the farmhouse. Noah hugs his father with tears of gratitude. Later, on his way to town to buy materials, Noah spots a familiar figure on the street. Without hesitation, he jumps off the moving bus and runs after her. But fate strikes again. He sees Allie kissing another man. Her radiant smile shatters him. Everything he once hoped for collapses. From then on, Noah works day and night on the house, as if restoring it to their dream could somehow bring her back. Time doesn't heal Noah's wounds. It cuts even deeper. His father's sudden death leaves him shattered overnight. He grows a beard and throws himself into rebuilding the house. Only constant work can numb his pain. The house looks exactly as they once dreamed. White walls, blue shutters. But now, without the woman who once promised forever, it all feels meaningless. So he lists the house for sale, and soon, buyers come one after another. Yet every time someone's ready to buy, he finds an excuse to refuse. Too low a price. Not the right person, not sincere enough. He's not really being difficult. He's waiting for her. He just won't admit it. And Allie, she's no different. For years, she thought Noah had given up on their love. But when she sees their dream house standing exactly as they planned, her heart starts to tremble again. After much hesitation, she decides to visit the countryside. Out of respect, she tells Lon before leaving. He assumes she's just nervous about the wedding, so he trusts her completely. Soon, Allie drives into town. Before her eyes stands the farmhouse. Exactly the one they once imagined. Noah steps out. After 7 years apart, they finally meet again. Allie talks nonstop, just like before, but Noah stays silent. Thinking he doesn't want to see her, she awkwardly tries to leave, but in her panic, she slams the car into the fence. Seeing her flustered, Noah invites her inside. They talk about the years they missed. If they can't stay together forever, they can at least be the most important people in each other's lives. But deep down, they both know they still love each other, and pretending otherwise is just denial. That night, they talk for hours until midnight. Reluctantly, Allie gets ready to go. But at the last second, Noah stops her and asks her to come back tomorrow. He wants to show her something. The next day, Noah rows her across a lake surrounded by lush forest. Allie laughs as she feeds the swans, and Noah quietly watches her, afraid that this piece could vanish any moment. He's been waiting for her all these years, but fate keeps pulling them apart. Suddenly, heavy rain pours down. At first, they panic. Then, they start to smile, as if the storm is washing away years of pain and distance. For the first time in years, they both feel free again. When they reach the shore, Allie finally asks,
Why didn't you write me? Why? I waited for you for 7 years.
I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
The next morning, Allie wakes to flowers by her pillow and a note on the dresser. Noah tells her to follow the arrows for a surprise. He hasn't forgotten. She loves painting. He wants her to break free from expectations and live for herself again. But peace never lasts. Her mother shows up. This time, Allie stays calm. She confronts her for hiding Noah's letters. Her mother insists she did it for Allie's own good. Seeing her daughter still loves Noah, the mother takes her to a construction site. There, she points to a worker covered in dust. Her first love. Back then, Allie's grandfather forbade it. So she married Allie's father instead. She gained wealth and comfort, but never true happiness. Now, she finally understands. She tells Allie she won't interfere anymore, that Allie should choose her own life. Holding the 365 letters and standing before the man she's loved for 7 years, Allie hesitates. She doesn't know how to face Lon, and she's terrified of hurting Noah again. On the way back, Allie opens the envelope. Inside are Noah's letters, each one filled with longing, pain, and devotion. Every word carries the weight of his love and his desperate wish to spend a lifetime with her. But the more she reads, the clearer it becomes. No matter what she chooses, someone will get hurt. So she gathers her courage and goes to Lon. She tells him everything, no lies, no hiding. To her surprise, Lon chooses to let her go because his love for her is real, and real love never traps someone. She calls off the wedding, packs her things, and drives back to the farmhouse, the place where her heart has always belonged. There, she and Noah finally fulfill their old promise, starting the life they once dreamed of. Years pass. They grow old together, surrounded by children and grandchildren. But time takes its toll. Allie develops dementia. She forgets everything, even Noah and their kids. Noah turns their farmhouse into a nursing home so he can stay by her side. He writes down their love story and reads it to her every day, hoping those memories will wake her heart. Through the long years, he never leaves her. He loves her, cares for her, and keeps believing. Sometimes, just for a moment, Allie remembers, until one quiet night. Noah walks to her bedside, holds her hand, and starts reading their story again. When he finishes, Allie suddenly whispers his name. Then, they lie side by side, fingers intertwined, and say goodnight. The next morning, the nurse enters the room and finds them holding hands, smiling peacefully, gone together in their sleep. Their love story ends perfectly. If love at first sight is the courage to hang from a Ferris wheel with one hand, the laughter lying in the middle of the road, and the embrace after every fight, then true, everlasting love is 365 letters of longing, 7 years of waiting, and a lifetime of growing old together.